Hello, hello everyone. It's Kathy with Paper Phenomenon. We're here with a weekly recap. I'm a little bit late on this recap. This recap is for September 1st through September 7th. We had one of our global events this past weekend, which is hence why I'm late on this recap. It was the Messages Crop at Home global event. It was so much fun. I want to take a quick minute to thank everyone who attended, who picked up the kits, who engaged, asked questions, made the project, participated in the games. Just thank you guys. It was so much fun. It filled me up, and just thank you. Thank you. I hope that you all enjoyed it as much as I did and took away something from this event, whether it be for your whole aura, right? Enhancing your aura or helping it to something crafty that a burning crafty question or something that you didn't know that helped. There were also so many of our fellow crafters that helped, who gave little mini tutorials for, like little Photoshop things, SVGs, and I'm not going to name any names because I know I will forget some and then it's just terrible. And I hate doing that. So, which all these little mini tutorials were recorded and in the project folder. So it was just such a blast, so much fun learning and crafting, guys. Just all the things I love in one place. So it was a fun-filled weekend. Thank you so much for those who participated. And if you missed this one, there's going to be more. There's another one in December. It is called In My Kitchen. It's going to be an heirloom type of recipe box. And I say heirloom because for those of you who want to leave a few recipes behind for a loved one, I think it'll be perfect. A totally usable project. And that one's going to be December, and it's on my website, guys. I think December 13th through the 15th, 2024. So you can head on over there and check it out and sign up. It was wonderful. So I'm just really, really excited about these crop at home events, and just thank you guys. Thank you. So again, the new crop at home in December 2024 is a recipe box and storage and recipe holder. Final reviews that are coming up from me are the Moving Parts Folio album, the bonus album that we did for the National Scrapbook Day event, and it's this album that you see right there. The only reason why I haven't done a final review yet is because I want to print some 8x10s out to crop them to show you that in action, and I just can't seem to get it into my noodle to upload these pictures to Walmart, Walgreens. It's easy peasy, right? I just can't remember. I haven't remembered to do it. Of faith to put it in some of those spaces that we talked about during the matting process. So I'm going to get that done today, people, so I can get that final review done for you all. A Strike a Pose final review, and a Strike a Pose is the project that we worked on for this past global event, crop at home event. And Dr. E wants you all to know that she has been slacking off, having way too much fun at the retreat, which is why she hasn't uploaded as many videos as she normally does. It is in her notes, is exactly what she wrote, and she wanted me to say to you guys. So she's quite the slacker, guys. I think we should let her know that, all right? So we've got quite a few good questions this week, and I'm going to answer them. So let's change the camera view and take a look at these questions. All right, guys, so we're here on the YouTube channel, and look at our numbers. We are creeping to 4,000. So thank you so much. And we're going to click on not videos. We're going straight to the community page. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And this is where Dr. E posts the Ask Your Questions post right here for the weekly recap. And we're going right down here. We've got 10 questions and we're going to get started. So we're going to sort. And we've got one from Jackie Hart. She says, "Hi, Kathy. I purchased the Abigail project, which I absolutely adore, of course. And I was watching the matting videos. At the end of the video, part 15, you mentioned that the next we would be doing some decorative elements. However, I don't have part 16 in my box folder. Is there a video for this? And if so, will it be added to the project folder? Thank you. And again, thank you for all the wonderful artistic inspiration." Abigail Grace, Jackie, I have to look. I don't know. I can't even remember. But I have to tell you, I'm notorious for saying that we're going to do some decorative elements and then I don't come back to do it. So I have to look, and stay tuned. I will respond to you in this comment section because I have to look in the project folder. So let's do that actually. Let me do that right now. Hold please. All right, so here's the Abigail Grace project, and this is the one she's talking about. And you're right, I didn't upload video 16, and I did do the decorative elements. Look at this album, how gorgeous. So I'm not going to go over them with you here right now, but I absolutely did. I added the little pouch, all sorts of little fun embellishments, and I will do a final review with everyone, for everyone here on YouTube. I forgot I didn't do this final review. And we'll discuss the little decorative elements. I also pulled out some of the fun inserts that we created in the Epic album and threw them in here to show you how you can use these. It also fits back here. I pulled out quite a few things and tucked them in here. So all these inserts that we make, guys, this is what they're for. You put them in these elements here. So yes, I did, and I will be sharing this with you guys in a video. And again, I do owe you a final review on this one. So yes, 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 and yes, darling. God, I really hope I have this video. Did I say that here on the video on this final recap? So Abigail Grace, guys, look at how beautiful this is. It's just such a gorgeous, gorgeous project. So Miss Jackie, I will get that done. Next question. All right, guys. So the next question is from Lynn. "Hi, Kathy. Have you ever thought of doing a Gone with the Wind collection?" I haven't, but I read your comments somewhere else, and I immediately texted Kimmy to see what her thoughts were, and she, of course, was over the moon about it. So yes, it's happening. It's going to happen, my friends. "I think it would be fabulous as one of your moving parts minis. Well, I can tell you it will not be for these 8 through 12. And I said that I will be done with moving parts minis, but you know, I should never say never. You never know when another one will come up. All right. But I doubt it'll be in time for minis 8 through 12. And I shouldn't say I doubt. I know, because I already picked my papers for 8 through 12. But yes, I would love to do a Gone with the Wind paper collection, and we shall see what kind of project. Also, excuse my senior moment, but if I am gifting an album with photos, is there a need for the white paper mat? Such a good question, Lynn. Let me change the camera view. So no, there is no need for the white paper mat when you're gifting an album with a photo. However, I personally like the look of the white border around the photo. So you can do one of two things. You can either do the white paper mat in case if you're cropping your photo, right? In the case of cropping your photo, you can cut a white mat to go behind it so you have that white outline. When you're doing a 4x6, you can print your photo with a white border, and that will give you that pop that I personally like to see in the photo. If that is not your jam, then just put the photo as you wish. No white photo mat necessary. The white photo mat is a placeholder. either to replace or to add. And how do you determine that is by the amount of space in your album. All right. Again, I personally like the white behind the photo. So here, let me show you guys. So here on my workspace, can't lose these, got to put these back in my album. Here is a photo that has the white border. This was printed with the white border. You can select this option in if you're doing Canon selfie or if you're printing at a printer shop, whether that be Walmart, Walgreens, or wherever you like to print your photos, right? It's already on there. There's not an additional layer. So all I did was matte on black cardstock. This photo, this is me, by the way, in my late 20s. I cropped, but I love the white border behind the photo. So what I would do is I would grab a piece of white paper and I would cut a mat like this. And by the way, I can't wait to share these little divots I'm going to start making in photo mats because I just love them. I would crop it, right? Just boom, cut right there and be done with it. All right. So again, it's your choice. Absolutely your choice. So if you crop, you have to add the photo. If you're not cropping, you want to print with the white border. If you like that look, otherwise you don't need it, right? You can do something. And of course, I don't have an example of a photo without a white border, but I suppose you guys can get, oh, I do have an example of a photo without a white border. There I am also in my late 20s with the big hair. I love it. This one, no white border. So what I would do with this photo is I would crop it, remove just enough to make to put it on a 4x6 mat, and then on a 4.25 by 6.25 inch photo mat. All right, which is the black. All right, because again, I love the white border. So it's something you just have to decide whether you love the white or you do not need to have the white. All right, my friends. All right, great question, Lynn. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for the suggestion on the Gone with the Wind paper collection. I think that's going to be so fun. Well, just a little fun fact about me. I have not watched this movie yet, but I know all about Gone with the Wind, right? Because it's pop culture, or it's a classic, right? So I got to watch it. Shh, don't tell anybody. Next question. All right, so we have a question from Shelly. She says, hi, Kathy. I have been working on some of your older projects and have not seen anything current for a while. I just caught last week's weekly recap and wow, you are looking fab and happy. Thank you, Shelly. I have two questions. For the Monographs train case, is it possible to use P3 tape instead of hinges for the trunk? Oh my goodness, yes, 100%. Shelly, 100% you want to use P3 tape. If you have it, you're going to be so happy with the result. Okay, so yes for that. And you save on cardstock too. Next question, and I'll answer questions that have multiple questions in the one, because if not, I forget the rest of it. All right, I'll click off somewhere. All right, so back to the other view. The second part of her question is, oh, you do love the P3 tape. Excellent. For the Traditions Genealogy Scrapbook, would it be better to make the extra large photo mats in 60-pound paper rather than 80-pound? I have a vague recollection of hearing that in one of your videos you made them 80-pound and they were too heavy for the spine. Thank you. Well, coincidentally, darling, I have this scrapbook in my pretty close. Hold, please. All right, so here we are on the workspace. This is the Genealogy Scrapbook. I love it. There's my darling mama. And just for those of you who do not know, this is a 12 by 12 album. Okay, 12 by 12. And we did it with a Tyvek spine. I can't remember this paper collection, but I want to say it's Simple Stories. And in this album, we have a bazillion photomat styles. I believe that this album is what kicked off the photomat catalog, I believe. All right. But anyway, I made them out of 80-pound cardstock, and the album does seem really heavy, but I would recommend the 80-pound cardstock for these. I don't remember me making that comment. I mean, it is possible though, darling. But I don't see why not. I think it would be just fine. All right. And you can see, even with the white photo mats in here, with all of the photo mats in here, you can see all of the space that you have in this album for photos. All right. You can see that. So I say yes. I say why not? This is, I would assume this is score tape. And it is just perfection. Look at my spine. It is beautiful. And this is an old project. And as you can see, all of the photo mats are in here. There's nothing wrong with my spine. Will 80-pound cardstock make it heavier versus 60? Absolutely. But either or should be fine. If you use 60-pound cardstock, you'll even have more room, right? Because it takes up less space. And I say go for it. Why not? 80 or 60. I believe I have a combo in here, though. This one feels a little thinner. This one feels a little bit thinner, but I could be wrong because it's like a linen, so it feels a little different. All right. So either way, you should be fine. I don't think you'll have any problems with your spine. You just have to use good tape, right? Score tape is excellent tape. Of course, I recommend my Maker Basics tape if you are shopping for tape. But listen, we have used score tape forever and 10 days, right? So this is an album made with Tyvek spine and score tape, and the spine is still perfection. Okay? So there you go, guys. This is such a good album. I forgot about this album. The design. Every time I look at my older projects, I'm like, wow, this is really good. I don't remember what year I made this, but this was a long time ago. I was probably 40 here. I think this was a picture I took when I hit 40. When I turned 40. And these are my sisters, guys. These are my sisters. All right. Thank you for the question, darling. I hope this helps. Next question. All right. So Arnita says, oops, I forgot. Oh, she's got two questions here. Okay, so we'll start with the oops. Oops, I forgot to ask about 8x8 paper. Where do you get 53-pound paper, or do you cut 12x12 or 8.5 by 11 down? So the 54-pound paper that I use is from Epson. I love the Epson paper, and it comes 13 by 19. All right, and that we can cut to 8.5 by 11. However, I have been using a new paper, which will be linked in the description box below. It's from Amazon, and that is the 54-pound paper, and it comes in 8.5 by 11. And I love it, love it, love it, love it. I will say, since I've recommended this paper, they have increased the price, which is highly annoying to me because volume, people, volume. You make money with volume, not by increasing the price because you get a few more sales. So hopefully they will learn this and not continue increasing their price, because we might as well just go back to the Epson paper if that's the case, because the Epson paper, they have not increased their price ever since I recommended that paper collection. So perhaps we should send them a note. All right, so I'm going to link you in the description box below. You can easily do a search, Google search, or whatever browser you use, for a 54-pound matte paper, and you will find various options. I know that Red River has an option or two on 8.5 by 11. I know for a fact in the 60-pound, I'm not sure about the 54-pound, but they also have excellent, excellent paper. All right, so check the description box. You'll find a link to the to the two papers I like, which is a 13 by 19 by Epson, which I don't like using for 8.5 by 11 because I don't want to cut. The new paper has the 8.5 by 11 option. So hopefully that helps. And tell them not to increase the price, people. Send them messages. All right, next question. Also from Arnita, she says, "Hi, Kathy. I was wondering if the moving parts page mini folios will fit in the Project 365 box. I absolutely love these mini folios. They are alive and have lots of places for pictures." Thank you so much, Arnita. I'm so excited that you guys are excited about moving parts. So the answer, Arnita, is yes. Okay, yes, yes, and yes. However, I'm going to show you. Okay. So here is a moving parts mini. Hold on. Wrong camera view. Here's the moving parts mini. Okay. Here is the hybrid folios. Look at the size. You can resize this box. Okay. It'll be glorious if you resize it. As a matter of fact, I said I was going to create a storage box for these minis. And Arnita, you just gave me the idea. All right. The light bulb, Arnita, just went off in my head. I'm going to resize the storage box for the hybrid folios to fit the minis. How fun is that going to be? It's such a fabulous storage box. So look out for that tutorial very, very soon. All right. Because it's just, I have it right over there. It's huge. Because if it's 12 of the hybrid folios, right, it's literally a home decor piece. I can resize this box. I can even jazz it up a bit, change up a few things. Stay tuned, my friends. It's coming. Stay tuned. Arnita, thank you so much for the question. It just sparked the light bulb in my head. Next question. The next question is from Scrappy Tate. "Hey Kathy, have you ever considered doing a yearly paper collection? I was thinking about moving parts minis and you said it can be done for a year, and was thinking if you only had a monthly themed paper collection, I was thinking I could possibly use 360 paper folio, use the 360 paper folio collection, but I don't believe all the months were represented. For instance, I believe one was wedding. Keep up the awesome work." You are so right, Scrappy Tate. You are so right. I do have a yearly paper collection, but it doesn't have like the months in it, right? It doesn't have the months in it. And I believe May, which I have the folio right here, and she's talking about Project 365. Project 365 is a yearly paper collection that coincides with the hybrid Project 365 folios. All right, this one right here. So I believe the month of May was wedding. But it doesn't have the January, February, March, April, May, June. So that's a great idea. That is a great idea. If I would have thought about it when I started moving parts, I would have done the paper collection and that. But, you know, I wasn't thinking that far ahead. My brain doesn't work like that all the time. And when I do yearly projects, it takes me 3 years to complete them. So I didn't even want to go there, darling. Didn't even want to go there. So you're right. For May, it was a wedding-inspired collection and not necessarily May, right? So some more food for thought, guys. Thank you. You all are giving me such wonderful, wonderful ideas, and it makes me very, very happy to have these ideas. So thank you. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. How fun is this folio? Just these hybrid folios are so much fun. And because I'm covering them in this video, these will be on sale. All right. These will all be on sale. So you're right. No, I do not have one. And the second part to that is I should have one. Don't you think? Clearly, you think this scrappy tape. All right, on the list. I'm going to write it right now. Hold on. Yearly collection. May can be Mayflowers. Oh my gosh, I could use it for my gardening. I'm going down the rabbit hole, people. I'm going down the rabbit hole. Stop the madness, Kathy. Next question. So the next question is from Elaine, and forgive me if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Hello, Kathy. I'm working on the Epic album, the album that Patty made. Is the spine of that album also curved just like yours? I think the album is great, and it's perfect to give it your own idea. Greetings from the Netherlands, Elaine. I actually have my album here. I do not have Patty's, however, so hold, let me grab that album. All right, so here is the album that I made, and she's referring to this spine right here, this spine design. Patty did a regular spine, so you can absolutely incorporate Patty's design with my cover. All right, and what I mean by Patty's design is she used the Hidden Hinge Plus binding system. All right, so you can use that binding system and her page selections with this album. All right, so you can absolutely marry the two. All right, thank you so much for the question, and I can't wait to see your album when you're done. Please share it on the Paper Phenomenon community page. All right, so the next question is from Lisa. She says, hi, Kathy. I'm looking for the Destinations Junk Journal project. I love that series with all of the stamping and the construction of the album. Where can I find the project videos? Well, I believe Dr. E replied here, but the project videos are in the project folder. She sure did. She says, hello, Lisa. The Destination Scrapbook Journal project tutorial is included with the purchase of the Destinations paper collection. Click on the link to the purchase page. Eileen, Destinations Digital Paper Collection includes the Scrapbook Journal project tutorial. Perfect. Includes the Scrapbook Journal project tutorial. There you go, Lisa. Dr. E provided a link for you. I'm glad that you enjoyed that series. I thoroughly enjoyed myself as well. It was wonderful. So hopefully you were able to pick that up. And you know what? Hopefully you were not, because I'm going to put it on sale now. So you can get it on sale. Thank you so much, Lisa. And the last question is from Marcia, or Marcia. She says, hello, Kathy. I love all of the projects that you do. They are just beautiful. My question is undo the same as lighter fluid? Also, what is your printer for 8x8 paper? Thank you so much. Well, here is the skinny on undo. It functions the same. It works the same. So if you don't have undo and you have lighter fluid, absolutely go for it. All right, so the answer is yes. And 8x8, what paper or printer? Hold on. It is, what is your printer? Oh, okay, got it. So I have an HP printer. Let me go look at the exact name of it. Hold on, please. All right, so I wrote it down. Now, before I tell you this, I do not recommend this printer. All right, the only reason why I'm telling you what I have is because I'm going to answer the question. There are so many other printers out there for 8.5 by 11 or 8x8 that are cheaper and better. All right, and if you go to the Paper Phenomenon Facebook community page, you will see all sorts of conversations on printers and recommendations. My 8x8 papers, Jane prints them for me, and she uses the Canon printer that I have. All right, and that will be linked in the description box below. All right, but to answer your question, what I have is a Color Laser Pro MFP, doesn't even have a name, M283 FWD. Don't ask me why Broderick purchased this, all right? It works great for labels and stuff, right? That's what it works great for. I have found that that my Canon, when Jane prints out my 8x8s on the Canon printer, it looks so much nicer. But there are cheaper options that do a beautiful job. So please check out the Facebook community page. It's linked in the description box below. You'll get a ton of information on good quality, inexpensive printers that will do the job. All right. So check that out. And the community page will also be linked in the description box below. All right, my friends. So that wraps up the questions. This was fun. I love doing these weekly recaps. Don't forget about the new crop at home. It is linked in the description box in the shop already. I have so many fun new things. Brand new Halloween coming up, moving parts coming up, all sorts of fun things, and new suggestions from you all. So stay tuned. Thank you all for hanging out with me here at Paper Phenomenon and just supporting the channel and me and my shop and my projects. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your week. Until next time, my friends.